Howdy people, we got a little bit of a scouting video today and a little bit of an update on the food plot. Sorry. Here's the clover plot. If you follow the Instagram and TikTok, I've been doing some stuff here that's not on YouTube, so go check it out. But I mowed it and I sprayed it with clethodim. Clethodim's an herbicide that kills grasses but doesn't harm the clover. So what I did is a couple weeks ago I mowed it and the clover kind of bounced back, and then I came through and hand sprayed it with a stupid little hand sprayer, and it took 3 hours to spray this little quarter acre. And I was not sure how it turned out, but the grasses are dying off, and that makes me very, very happy. You can see there's clover there, and it's doing good. I'm happy. So with that being said, the clover plot is doing much better than it was, and I'm happy about it because I put a lot of time and effort into this, and it's finally doing okay. On another note, this is our new mineral site. I mean, you saw that we had a mineral site here, but again, on the Instagram and TikTok, I did another video on this. Basically what I did, turned a little bit of dirt, put the ground up, crushed up trophy rock there, put a trophy rock block there, and then poured deer cane on it. And it's been there for like 2 weeks, and we're gonna pull camera cars today and see what's on them. Well, the creek is kind of flooded, and I don't think I'm making it across that. Although I might be able to over there. Well, we made it. Wasn't as deep as I thought it was, so we're good. So I'm back here at the deer cane site, and check the camera and it's dead. So instead of me going back and getting batteries and coming down and putting them in, I'm just gonna pull this camera out of here and take it up to the fence line overlooking a bean field, because it's the time of year where beans are 2 feet tall, and the deer, there's this corner, deer always come out, and I always get good deer picks up there. Last couple years it's been corn, and it's hard to get good deer picks, but whenever there's beans up there, it's always a really good spot to do some inventory. So I'm here in the ceremony plot. Let's talk about it. This plot I planted at a much higher rate clover wise, and if we pull all the grass back, there is actually quite a bit of clover there. Now, because the trees block off a lot of sunlight from this spot, the weeds took much longer to take place, but it has been a while, and now the weeds have taken over this plot. Mainly the weed being stilt grass. So the plan is, whenever it stops freaking raining, I'm gonna come down here with the mower, mow it off, and what that's gonna do is that is going to knock the stilt grass back, and it's gonna give that clover a little bit of a jump start. Now, I would like to wait until that clover is actually blooming. Problem is, it's not gonna get there right now because the stilt grass is bad. It's just awful. So we're gonna mow it to knock the stilt grass back and give that clover a little bit of a jump start. So here's a buck back on June 15th. This is a buck back on June 15th, and he got really consistent moving through here a couple times. 709, 711, 715, hanging around the food plot here. This is the ceremony plot that we were just at, and this is when we had the mineral block there. But this buck, probably gonna be a pretty decent buck, just judging by what he looked like here in June 15th. So that's exciting. There's also just an incredible amount of consistent deer movement through here, which is a big plus. Here's when I came in and dropped the trophy rock off, and let's see if what we got here is good. Deer coming in. Yeah, they're definitely hitting the trophy rock. What do we got here? That's a pretty big bodied deer. And of course the date's wrong, but hey, that's a buck. The amount of daylight deer videos and pictures that I'm getting off of this camera, and even all the cameras in general, is super exciting. It's also really exciting just to see the sheer amount of deer that are hanging out in the food plot. I mean, most of the time they're hitting the mineral lick, but you'll see them out in here and they're wandering around eating the clover, so it's exciting. And then you got to do a little bit of mowing too. And I kid you not, literally right after I leave, deer come in. Brainstorming session. And this is our attempt at spraying, which didn't work, so then I had to do it like that. Well, turns out that camera wasn't dead, it's just broke. So, camera number 2 bites the dust for the season. I ended up ordering a 3-pack of stealth cams for $100. They were on a big time sale, so hopefully I didn't just make a rash decision and buy a junk camera again. So we'll see. They're not gonna be here for a little while though, so it's currently we're running 2 cameras on this property and 1 on my other property. So instead of 5 cameras, we're running 3, which it's okay, but a little frustrating in the meantime. Anyway, that's it. Thank you guys for watching. See you in the next one.